everybody, welcome back to another Last Wraps Baseball video, and today we are doing a New Year's Day card sale. And so with that being said, we are going to have 4 different categories of cards up for sale tonight. These cards will be available and prices are valid to 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on January the 10th, 2021. And the way that it will work is if you see a card or cards that you want, just put a comment in the comment section and send us an email at info@lastwrapsbaseball.com, and they will be on a first come first serve basis. So once you have indicated that you want the cards, we will set them aside. You have 48 hours in which to pay for the cards. If you do not pay within 48 hours, it will go to the next person who is requesting those cards. We can send you a invoice via PayPal, and then we will go from there. So to explain a little bit about our shipping and handling fees, this is the next portion of our video. So shipping and handling, we are going to work on a flat rate fee for these particular sales. And so if you purchase 1 or 2 cards to ship anywhere in Canada or the United States, the cost is $2.75. They will go out in a white envelope. They will not be tracked. They will be in standard snail mail. Option number 2 is for 3 to 10 cards. 3 to 10 cards is a flat rate. It is $7 for this particular feature. And these will be shipped in bubble mailers. They will be shipped as small packets, but they will not be insured or tracked. That is on you as the buyer to do so. If you wish to have it tracked, we will be more than happy to do that for you. Number 3, the cost for the shipping and handling for 11 to 25 cards, flat rate $12. This will be shipped, this will be insured anywhere in Canada or the United States. So just so that we understand the shipping and handling, all the prices are in US currency, and those are the options that you have. If you wish to have more options, if you wish to have the 1 or 2 cards shipped, I would have to quote you depending upon where you live and with your postal code or your zip code, and then we would come back to you with a price. So with that being said, we're going to start our sale, and we'll explain how this is going to work. So we have 4 categories tonight. The first category tonight is going to be Topps Chrome 2020. And then that will be followed by Japanese baseball cards. Then the third block of cards that we are going to be selling off will be Bowman Chrome. And then the last one is Panini Prizm. And so the last piece to this is that our email, we will include this throughout the videos, is info@lastwrapsbaseball.com should you have any questions, or if you wish to want to send payment immediately for cards and you're not waiting for us to invoice you. So without further ado, here we go, and we're going to explain how this is going to operate. So the first one up is the Topps Chrome. And so the Topps Chrome cards, all of these cards that we are going to display are at 75 cents a card, and 75 cents a card for the Topps Chrome. So the first one up here, this is Michael Conforto. Michael Conforto of the New York Mets. That is 75 cents for a Conforto. The next one up is Jose Urena. Jose Urena for the Miami Marlins, who is recently signed with the Detroit Tigers as a free agent. He inked the 1-year deal. Jose Urena is also 75 cents. Next up is Jose Berrios, the starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins. Jose Berrios, also a 75-cent card. Our next up is Boston Red Sox third baseman Rafael Devers. Devers is also a 75-cent card. All of these cards, as mentioned, are 75 cents. We also include that'll be Gio Urshela. So if you're looking to complete sets, if you're looking to do team sets or possibly the full set, here are your options. You can see that the cards are all in pretty decent shape, pretty much right out of the pack. Here is the next one. This is Adalberto Mondesi of the Kansas City Royals. 75 cents there on the Mondesi. Next up, another Kansas City Royal. We have Nicky Lopez. Nicky Lopez of the Royals. And he is available as well. And now we move to the Detroit Tigers, and we have former American League Rookie of the Year, Michael Fulmer. And Michael Fulmer, who is going to be coming back for the Tigers this year, he is available. Our next up, we got the Landscape View, always popular. Baltimore Oriole John Means with the Topps Gold Cup card, and he was a All-Star 2 years ago. Don't know if he would have been an All-Star this year with the shortened season. We've got Austin Meadows. Austin Meadows of the Tampa Bay Rays World Series runner-ups or losers in the World Series. So Austin Meadows. And our next one up is D. Gordon of the Seattle Mariners. So D. Gordon. And obviously looking to fill sets. This guy bounced around a little bit last year. We ended up with about 3 different teams, and that's Daniel Vogelbach, Dan Vogelbach. And now we move into the Oakland Athletics. We got Matt Olson of the Oakland A's. Matt Olson. And our next one up is Ramon Laureano of the Oakland Athletics as well, making one of his many defensive standout plays. So there is Ramon Laureano, Oakland Athletics. Next card up is Eddie Rosario of the Minnesota Twins. Eddie Rosario, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Eddie Rosario got his walking papers from the Twins in the offseason. Also a 75-cent card. And here is Luis Arias. Luis Arias, probably one of the reasons that Rosario is not coming back. So there is Luis Arias, who had himself a decent year last year. For those Toronto Blue Jay fans out there, I've got Kevin Biggio. Kevin Biggio with the Blue Jays. And there's Biggio for you. Also a 75-cent card. And then we have Chicago White Sox outfielder Nomar Mazara, who spent a lot of time with the Texas Rangers. Mazara is also a 75-cent card. Texas Ranger pitcher, only 1 year for Corey Kluber wasn't exactly the best year that Kluber had, but Corey Kluber is your next one at 75 cents. And our last 75-cent card of the evening is Ronald Guzman of the Texas Rangers, 75 cents for Guzman. So all of those ones are in at 75. So now on our next list, these are the dollar cards, and we have a few of those, all of the dollars. So dollar card, we have Justin Verlander of the Houston Astros. So if you want Verlander, he is $1. Unfortunately, he's going to miss all of 2021 because he has to undergo Tommy John surgery. We have Albert Pujols of the Los Angeles Angels, obviously coming to the end of a Hall of Fame career, Albert Pujols. We have Gold Cup card for Eloy Jimenez of the Chicago White Sox. So Eloy Jimenez of the White Sox, that card is also $1. And then lastly, in the dollar pack, we have, or in the dollar grouping, I have Keston Hiura Gold Cup card for the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, the only card that's a little bit more, I have a Mike Trout. Mike Trout is $1.25, 1 1/4 on the Mike Trout Chrome card. So there you have it. There are our listings. That is for Topps Chrome. And that will end this portion of the displayed cards for Chrome. We'll be on to our next grouping. Okay, the second portion of our sale tonight, we are going to Japan, and we're going to start off with a series of different cards. This is we're going to begin with Shogo Akiyama. All of the players tonight are currently playing in Major League Baseball. And so we start off with a 2016 BBM Shogo Akiyama from the Cebu Lions. So Shogo Akiyama, Cebu Lions, that is card number 1. We also, and that one there, all of these Akiyama cards check in at $1.99 US. Here comes another one, and this is from 2017 to 2019. This is from the BBM Fusion Series, a 2019 Shogo Akiyama card. Our next one is, this one here is from 2018. And again, Cebu Lions, Shogo Akiyama. All cards are $1.99 at this point. And then we have 2019 Shogo Akiyama from the Cebu Lions. Again, and if you want to see the back side of the cards, there you go. And did you know if you can translate that, you will have all the information on Akiyama you need to know. So that's what the back of the cards look like. We have one more card. It looks like a racing card. This one of Akiyama pole position is $2.99. And so, of course, most hits, best 9, and Golden Glove award winner in 2018. And so if you flip it over, there are some of the accomplishments in all 3 of those spots. And I don't want to get that in the way. It looks like the voting results were in. And he was probably the leader in all of those categories. So that takes care of Shogo Akiyama. The next up for us we have is Yoshi Tsutsugo. And Yoshi Tsutsugo, all of his cards are at $2.49. $2.49 US. And of course, Tsutsugo was the third baseman and the outfielder for the Tampa Bay Rays this past year. And so we have a few of those. Some of them are already sleeved up. So we'll start it off with the, $2.49. So this is Yoshi Tsutsugo for the Yokohama Dana Bay Stars. So Yokohama Dana Bay Stars, Yoshi Tsutsugo. And we have another one of Tsutsugo with the Bay Stars. And of course, this one here is actually kind of comes in a pair. So each card is $2.49. There is a BBM from 2017, but you can't have one Tsutsugo without the other, and it was kind of cool that they've got 2 different cards. And of course, there they are side by side, and that's Tsutsugo in his swing. So each card is $2.49, and on the back side, you've got some information about Tsutsugo, 185 centimeters tall and 97 kilograms. The next card that we have, this is a Calbee card. A Calbee card, these come off of the potato chips. They've got a neat little laser beam stuff running through it. So this is from Samurai Japan, and this would have been, if I'm not mistaken, this particular year was 2017, as you can see up on the top there. And so it gives you some information. Obviously, the Yokohama Dana Bay Star player kind of has kind of a cool look flashing in the background. Here comes the next one, and this is another Yoshi Tsutsugo card. Again, all the same prices on the Tsutsugo, $2.49. This is from 2015. Still with the Dana Bay Stars, of course, batting for the win, and it's in their 25th anniversary set. And of course, there's the back side of it as well. And Yoshi Tsutsugo is on that back side. So that takes care of the Tsetsugos. The next up for us is going to be current Toronto Blue Jay pitcher and former Yokohama Dana Bay Star and Yomiuri Giant, and that would be Shun Yamaguchi. And so Shun Yamaguchi had some mixed reviews for the Blue Jays this year. He had come over with some decent promise. He'll be back again, but unfortunately, Yamaguchi's year was a little bit rough. He started off rough, then he got going, and then he ended with a whimper where he got roughed up pretty good. But here is Shun Yamaguchi, and that's him with the Yokohama Dana Bay Stars from 2013. There he is, 2013. And that is a BBM card. The next BBM card that we have also from 2011. So we're going way back. There is Shun Yamaguchi, 2011, Yokohama Dana Bay Stars. And our next card, also for the base stars, this is a 2016 BBM. And for those who aren't familiar, BBM is Baseball Magazine. So there is Shun Yamaguchi from BBM 2016. Our next Yamaguchi card is, again, another 25th anniversary set. This is 2015, again with the base stars. And there he is, Shun Yamaguchi, getting over his front side to finish. And there he is there. Now, he did move on to the Yomiuri Giants. And so all of those Yamaguchi cards are $2.49. And so we're listing up another round of Yamaguchis, but here come the Yomiuri Giants. So from the Central League, here comes Shun Yamaguchi, now pitching for the Giants, and this was a BBM card from 2019 Genesis, from the Genesis series. Our next one up, we have a Yamaguchi card from Fusion, and this is from 2019 also. So there is Shun Yamaguchi in Fusion. The next card that we have, this is a 2019 BBM card, and there is 2019 BBM. Second series, or second version, as they would say, again, pitching for the Yomiuri Giants. And then we have another Yamaguchi card. This is from Epic, and 2019 Epic again, Yomiuri Giants. And then the last one in this particular break, and this is, again, Yamaguchi. This is from Epic, and this is going back a little bit. This is 2019 Shun Yamaguchi. It looks like this is when he had made his move, or pretty close to making his move over to Yomiuri from Yokohama, or moving north to Yomiuri from Yokohama. Okay, and so our last Japanese player on the break is a newcomer to Major League Baseball. And so the newcomer to Major League Baseball, recent signing of the Texas Rangers, that would be Kohei Arihara. And so Kohei Arihara is going to kick it off for us, and we have a 2019 BBM card, and this would be in the first series, so there we are. All of the Arihara cards are $2.99 US, except for the last two that we'll show you. So all the cards that we're about to show you are $2.99. There's Arihara. Okay, here comes the next one. This is from 2019 Series 2. Again, with the Nippon Ham Fighters, which he was a teammate of Shohei Ohtani's at one time. Here is the 2020 Kohei Arihara, and that is 2020 Arihara. And the next one we have is a 2018 BBM Kohei Arihara. And here we go. We got the last couple. This is a pretty cool card. Obviously, the cherry blossoms are a big deal in Japan. And so this particular card is from 2020. It's called Cross Blossoms. It's an insert. This is $3.99, and the Cross Blossoms obviously feature the cherry trees. And so that's pretty cool. And then I've got a Kohei Arihara from Epic, and this is from 2020. This is a silver foil, and this is $5.99. So $5.99 insert card for Kohei Arihara of the Nippon Ham Fighters, now of the Texas Rangers. So if you see anybody in this lot that you like, please feel free to leave a comment below, or send us the email at info@lastrapsbaseball.com, and we'll be able to help you out. All the information will be in the comments below, and you can search through and take a look at what we have. All right, and we'll get on to the next one in a moment. Okay, our next lot tonight is Bowman Chrome, and we are going to feature some of the Bowman Chrome stuff. So here we go, right out of the gate. All of these cards that we're about to show you first are 50 cents. So Rhys Hoskins of the Philadelphia Phillies, that is a 50-cent card. And our next one up we have from the Boston Red Sox. We've got J.D. Martinez, and all the prices are in U.S. currency, so 50 cents U.S. on all of the cards that we're showing you coming up again. So here we go. There is Yadier Molina, Yadi Molina of the St. Louis Cardinals. 50 cents on a Molina. We've got John Means of the Baltimore Orioles. John Means of the Orioles. Again, had a pretty good year in 2019. Was an all-star. Next up from the Minnesota Twins, we have Jose Barrios. Jose Barrios. And we've got more in the 50-cent category. Here comes Kansas City Royal second base and center fielder Whit Merrifield. Of course, Whit Merrifield went public with his comments, not very happy with Jose Altuve winning the batting championship one year because Merrifield felt he was cheated out of that spot. We've got Steven Strasburg of the Washington Nationals. Strasburg, obviously, having pitched pretty well and obviously get to a World Series after suffering Tommy John surgery. So we have a Steven Strasburg for us. Next up, we've got Charlie Blackmon for the Colorado Rockies. Another 50-cent card. So Charlie Blackmon of the Colorado Rockies. Next up is Evan Longoria. Evan Longoria of the San Francisco Giants. And the recently traded Tampa Bay Ray and new San Diego Padre, we have Blake Snell. So Blake Snell is 50 cents for a Snell. Next up, we got Jorge Alfaro. Jorge Alfaro of the Miami Marlins. There's Jorge Alfaro. And then we have Eugenio Suarez of the Cincinnati Reds. And originally, or out of the Detroit Tiger organization, was traded straight up for Alfredo Simon. So the next cards that we have, and these all now fall into the 75-cent category, and so these 75 centers are up next, and so we're going to kick it off with a Keston Hiura. Keston Hiura of the Milwaukee Brewers. These are 75-cent Bowman Chromes. There you go, Keston Hiura. We have Mookie Betts of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Mookie Betts, 75 cents. Next one up is Gleyber Torres of the New York Yankees. Gleyber Torres. Follow that up with Buster Posey, who missed all of 2020 as he decided to sit it out because of concerns over COVID-19. Buster Posey is the next one. And the last one, unfortunately, having to stick it out there in Chicago, is Chris Bryant. Poor Chris Bryant doesn't have a whole lot around him other than Anthony Rizzo to play with right now, and maybe Javi Baez, but I'm sure they're probably being shopped as well. So those were the 75-cent cards. Now we're into the dollar range, and the ones that we have that are a dollar are as follows. We've got ourselves leading off with, who are we leading it off with? We're going to lead it off with Goldie, Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt, dollar card. Put the dollars over here. Next up is Frankie Lindor of the Cleveland Indians. So Cleveland Indians, Frankie Lindor. He is a dollar card. Our next one up we have is Manny Machado, San Diego Padres. San Diego Padres. Also, too, we may have some depth on some of these cards. So if you're looking for multiples of the same player, feel free to reach out. Our next one up is All Rise. We've got Aaron Judge. So Aaron Judge is $1. And our next one we have is Freddie Freeman. And Freddie Freeman is also $1. That's the MVP of the National League for the Atlanta Braves. And then lastly, we have Jacob deGrom, the deGrominator for the New York Mets. And his card is also $1. So there you have the dollar cards. And we're going to finish it off with two cards in the Bowman Chrome. Two cards in the Bowman Chrome to complete. We have, these are $1.25 US. And that would be Mike Trout. Mike Trout for $1.25. You can never go wrong with a Trout. And the last one is Ronald Acuna Jr., also $1.25. So that concludes the Bowman Chrome cards for today. And so remember, check the deadline for when these prices are available till, and then they'll be off the board. First come, first serve in the comments section. And of course, then you've got 48 hours in which to pay, or it goes on to the next person. So we'll take them in priority in the comments section, depending upon who you are. And we'll take a moment for a break, and we'll move on to our next section. Our next block of cards tonight, we are going to be doing Panini Prizm. And so Panini Prizm, we have a bunch of cards that are going to come in at 50 cents. We got some rooks that are going to check in at 75, and then we have one card at $1. So these ones here, the Panini Prizms, we'll kick it off with Alex Bregman. So these are all 50-cent common cards that we're moving off. So if you're looking to complete sets, build team sets, this might be a great way in which to do it. We don't have a lot of depth in this section. There's only maybe a few guys that we have extras of, but there's Alex Bregman, but never, always feel free to ask. There's the Sanchez, Gary Sanchez. So that card is also a 50-cent card. And our next one up today we have is Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant of the Chicago Cubs. So Chicago Cubs, Chris Bryant. Next up is Marcell Ozuna, and definitely I have multiple Ozunas, so if you want a couple of those, this is with him with Atlanta. He's currently a free agent looking to sign somewhere, but as soon as they can figure out where the DH is going to land next year, if it's in the National League, he's going to have a lot of suitors. We got Trey Mancini of the Baltimore Orioles. He unfortunately missed, I think, all of last year, or most of last year. Okay, our next card is Sean Manaea of the Oakland Athletics, and there's Sean Manaea, and he is obviously available, so that's another 50-cent card. We follow that up with the one-time Pittsburgh Pirate, and then for a very short period of time, Arizona Diamondback Starling Marte. He is now wearing the colors of the Miami Marlins. That's a 50-cent card. Another player who opted out, probably because of surgery, but amongst other things with New York last year, is Marcus Stroman. He opted out because of the situation in the global pandemic, and so he is out. Next guy up is Rhys Hoskins, and Rhys Hoskins of the Philadelphia Phillies, also a 50-cent card. Next up is Keston Hiura. Keston Hiura for the Milwaukee Brewers. Again, a 50-center if you're interested. He was the Gold Cup card on most of the top stuff. Obviously, this is a Panini product. We've got Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham with the Padres. He's bounced around a little bit. He's been with the Cardinals. He's been with Tampa Bay. Everybody seems to want Tommy Pham until they get him, and then they want to get rid of him. Our next one up is George Springer. We have a George Springer card for the Houston Astros, free agent. Obviously, the Blue Jays and the Mets are the two teams most talked about. For the Blue Jay fans out here, we got ourselves a Trent Thornton of the Blue Jays. And our next guy up is the center fielder for the Oakland Athletics, and that would be Ramon Laureano. So Ramon Laureano is our next one. I've got, for the Minnesota Twins, Josh Donaldson. I think he's got another year left in Minnesota, so there's Josh Donaldson. Our next one is Adalberto Mondesi, the shortstop for the Kansas City Royals. Left-handed hitting shortstop, the Kansas City Royals. I don't know if he's a switch hitter or if he just only bats from the left side. And for those of you who are interested, there are the back of the cards, and he does bat both. I wasn't sure about that. All right, next up, I've got Michael Brantley of the Houston Astros. Michael Brantley. And he, too, is a free agent looking for a job. Now we're into the rookies. All of the rookies that we're going to showcase here are all 75 cents a shot. And we are going to sell those up at 75 cents. So if you have any interest in the rookies, this is what we are looking at. So here we are. Next one up is Justin Dunn. Justin Dunn of the Seattle Mariners. And our next one is going to be, remember these are 75 cents, TJ Zeuch of the Toronto Blue Jays. So Blue Jay fans out there, if you're interested, there's TJ Zeuch. We have Isan Diaz, rookie card from the Miami Marlins. Isan Diaz. And a decent one and well priced for the productivity. That's A.J. Puk, the Oakland Athletics, Oakland. Now, I'm going to struggle with this name here. This is a Philadelphia Philly catcher. It looks like it's Davey Grulon. And so I don't know much about this player. One of the few players I don't necessarily recognize their names or their abilities. There's Jake Rogers for the Detroit Tigers, obviously a key component of the Justin Verlander trade. He has got to start figuring some stuff out, or he's going to find himself out of a job. I'm going to put these ones over here. Those are our rookies. New York Yankee, Michael King, pitcher. Don't know much about Michael King. We got Bobby Bradley of the Cleveland Indians. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts. Some people say he reminds them of Chris Carter, who was with the Milwaukee Brewers. I've got Sheldon Neuse of the Oakland Athletics. There's Sheldon Neuse. And we've got ourselves Logan Webb of the San Francisco Giants. And we finish it off for $1, a $1 card. We've got the big hair of Dustin May. Dustin May of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and that card is $1. So that's the most expensive Prizm one that we have put out tonight. And there you have it. Well, hopefully that's wraps up everything in our Prizm for tonight. All right, everybody, we're like to do a little giveaway here at the end of the video. And the giveaway for us tonight is the first person to purchase 3 or more cards from this lot. We are going to throw in a Roy Halladay rookie card. So it's got to be the first person to make a purchase of 3 or more cards from this lot. And we would be more than happy to turn this around and give you a Roy Halladay rookie card from the Toronto Blue Jays. So, of course, Halladay was posthumously inducted into the Hall of Fame, but you can see his numbers from 1998 and his debut with 14 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, and a tune of a 1.93 ERA, and how he climbed the ladder. So we have, as an added incentive, we have a Roy Halladay rookie card that we will give to the first person who buys 3 or more cards from us, and it has to be included in the purchase. We will go first come, first serve with the purchase on this. So there you go, Roy Halladay. Well, everybody, once again, I'd like to take the time to thank you for watching another Last Wraps Baseball video production. We hope you have a great day. Come on back and see us again later. These prices, again, as a reminder, are going to be valid until 11:59 p.m. on January the 10th, 2021. And then, of course, we'll have other videos coming up. So feel free to check them out. We're going to do this again. Thanks again, everybody.